Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at Easter eggs and small details you might have missed in the first trailer for Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Classic comic book covers. After the previous trilogy took the titular character in a slightly different direction, the Brand New Day trailer finds Peter Parker going back to basics. Peter is now alone, maintaining a secret identity and donning a stripped-down Spidey suit without any Stark tech. This return to classic Spider-Man is also reflected in multiple frames that pay homage to familiar comic book covers. One shot features Spider-Man swinging through New York, rescuing a citizen. This is a recreation of Amazing Fantasy number 15, which marked Spider-Man's first comic appearance. Another shot where Spidey faces off against Tarantula is lifted from the Amazing Spider-Man number 134. It's a sign that Brand New Day will be grounded in earlier comics when Peter was more of a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Rebirth.
Peter still has his letter. No Way Home ended with everyone forgetting that Peter is Spider-Man, including MJ and Ned. Peter initially plans to remind them, writing down everything he wants to tell his friends in person.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker, and you don't know me, but you... Okay, come on. Hard to believe.
While Peter reintroduces himself to MJ, he can't bring himself to read the message, feeling she and Ned would be better off not knowing.
Is there anything else?
As we see in the Brand New Day trailer, Peter still has the note, meaning he isn't ready to let go completely. Through Peter's narration, we're given more insight into what he wants to say, that the fate of the multiverse depended on Peter Parker being forgotten. While Peter is slowly reconnecting with his friends, he struggles to say the words that were much easier to put on paper.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
MJ's new boyfriend. Even if Peter tells MJ, it appears she's already moving on. The trailer sees MJ getting close to another potential boyfriend.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
While it's unclear who MJ's new love interest is, he's played by Iman Esfandi, best known as the live-action Ezra Bridger in the Ahsoka series.
Ezra? Hi, Hera. Mom?
One theory suggests he could be Paul Rabin, who made his comic debut in 2022. Paul becomes a serious love interest for MJ, together raising 2 children. It's ultimately revealed that Paul is the son of Emissary, one of Spider-Man's foes. This only intensifies his rivalry with Peter. Being one of the most disliked modern Spider-Man characters, Paul might be a controversial choice, but it's not like things work out for him and MJ in the comics. Keith David's voiceover. Keith David has one of the most distinct voices on the planet, so we are sure you immediately recognized his voice in the trailer. What remains vague is who exactly David is playing. David actually has a history with this franchise, voicing Agent Mosley in the short-lived Spider-Man: The New Animated Series.
You gonna try to tell me this isn't the phone you used to call in that tip about Kingpin?
Yeah.
Here's the guy you know.
He also voiced Big Man, later revealed to be Tombstone, in the pilot for The Spectacular Spider-Man, although Kevin Michael Richardson subsequently took over the role.
This is a live feed? Then I've seen enough.
Tombstone is in Brand New Day, but Marvin Jones III is playing him. Whether he's playing a new mentor or enemy, David's narration unpacks the life cycles of spiders, hinting at the changes Peter will undergo that may result in a rebirth.
It amounts to a kind of... rebirth.
A suited-up Scorpion. Michael Mando made his MCU debut in Spider-Man: Homecoming as Mac Gargan. Although he had yet to adopt his supervillain alias Scorpion, the scar across his eye hinted at what waited on the horizon.
A little spider friend? I've got some boys on the outside who'd love to meet him. You know, take a picture, slice his throat, put his head in a dryer.
It's been several years since we last saw Gargan, who tried to get Adrian Toomes to reveal Spider-Man's identity. Toomes kept Peter's secret, but that doesn't mean Gargan is giving up on revenge.
If I knew who he was, he'd already be dead.
The brand new Day trailer sees Gargan finally suited up in a comic book accurate Scorpion costume, telling Spider-Man not to get in his way.
Stay out of my way.
The trailer reveals other villains that Spidey will clash with, including Boomerang. It's also been rumored that Tramell Tillman might be X-Men villain William Metzger, or Bill as the trailer's subtitles identify him. The Hand. Between Wilson Fisk appearing in the Hawkeye miniseries and Matt Murdock making a cameo in No Way Home, it was officially confirmed that the Daredevil series is part of the MCU canon.
How did you just do that?
I'm a really good lawyer.
That means the Hand also exists in this universe, with Brand New Day bringing the Secret Society to the big screen. We see the red-clad ninjas going up against Spider-Man on 2 occasions in the trailer. First, they face off in what appears to be a prison. Another shot finds them flying towards Spider-Man mid-air against a New York backdrop. Is Spider-Man their main target, or could Peter be protecting the one they were sent to assassinate? Either way, Peter may need backup, perhaps from Daredevil or Elektra?
I came here for Fisk. Guess I'll have to settle for you.
I show you respect. You would be wise to return the courtesy.
Does the Hulk remember Spider-Man? As Peter's DNA mutates, he seeks help from Dr. Bruce Banner, now working as a professor.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Bruce doesn't remember who Peter is, but does the Hulk? Although we didn't see them properly introduced, Peter and Bruce fought alongside each other in Avengers Endgame. They also attended Tony Stark's funeral. So it wouldn't be a stretch to say that Bruce learned Peter's secret. While Doctor Strange's spell would have wiped Bruce's memory, it might not have extended to the Hulk. Bruce can be spotted wearing his Hulk inhibitor device, which allows him to stay in human form. Even as Smart Hulk, Bruce has managed to keep his anger in check. If he were to lose control again, though, would his Hulk side remember what Bruce doesn't?
I made this little device which keeps me in human form.
That was the longest answer to what have you been up to I've ever heard.
You asked me.
Why Spider-Man is getting the key to the city. Brand New Day should hit theaters not long after Daredevil Born Again wraps up its 2nd season. As of writing, we have yet to see any episodes from Season 2, although this trailer suggests how that series might lead into Brand New Day. Jon Bernthal is finally bringing Frank Castle to the silver screen, at odds with Spider-Man.
Mother.
Go home!
Season 1 ended with Punisher escaping incarceration as Mayor Wilson Fisk declared martial law. Vigilantes were also outlawed in New York, which likely won't stick since the trailer sees Spider-Man receiving the key to the city. The one presenting the key is apparently Sheila Rivera, Fisk's campaign director. Perhaps Spider-Man will play a role in removing Fisk from power, allowing Sheila to take over as mayor.
And the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me.
Is that Sadie Sink's character? Of all the undisclosed roles in Brand New Day, Sadie Sink of Stranger Things fame remains the biggest question mark. Sink doesn't appear in the trailer, or does she? There is at least one character whose face is being concealed. In one shot, a character in green is seen strapped into a chair, flinching and possibly triggering an explosion, although that just might be how the trailer is edited.
Spiders have 3 life cycles.
Another shot centers on a hooded figure lifting their arms as Tillman's character talks about a danger that can't be controlled or seen.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see.
It's been speculated that Tillman is talking about mutants, which would feed into the theory that Sink is playing Jean Grey. Or maybe Sink's natural hair color is a red herring?
Hi.
Before we continue, check out this single from Sound Mojo's Audio, Songs from Iran, reimagining Persian melodies as modern rock, metal, and pop songs. Check out the full track and album below. The Man-Spider arc. Since No Way Home ended with Eddie Brock leaving part of his Venom symbiote behind, some assumed that the next film would tackle the alien costume saga.
What is happening? No! No, we just got here! No, not again! Oh.
And there he goes. Without paying the bill, no tips, nothing.
While Brand New Day doesn't appear to be revisiting that storyline, it may adapt a similar one. Throughout the trailer, Peter adjusts to several changes, seemingly entering a cocoon state with organic webbing. Based on the narration, Peter is in the middle of a new life cycle that may ultimately see him emerge as Man-Spider.
When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
This idea of a mutated Spider-Man would most notably be explored in the 90s animated series. Man-Spider's presence here would also indicate that the mutants are about to become more prominent in the MCU, especially with several returning in Doomsday. Did you notice any other details in the Brand New Day trailer? Let us know in the comments.